Hi, I'm Rebecca Coleman from rebeccacoleman.ca, and today I want to show you a technique that you can use to create a video to go on YouTube without ever having to need a video camera or anything like that. YouTube, as I'm sure you know, is a huge presence on the internet. There are 1 billion hits every day on YouTube. 1 billion, that's a lot. And I read a statistic somewhere that said that if you sat down and did nothing but watch YouTube videos for 100 years, 24 hours a day, you would still not be able to watch all of the videos that are currently on YouTube. It's a huge, huge deal. And I think it's really important for us as artists or as business people to really try to get ourselves onto YouTube. There's a bunch of reasons why people really like video. First of all, not to be mean, but we can be lazy sometimes, and sometimes it's just kind of fun, or it's easier or nicer to watch a video than to, say, read something or to look at images or whatever that might be. The second reason why I think video is so powerful is because, you know, there's that phrase, there's that expression that says a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, I think if a still picture is worth 1,000 words, then I think a video that moves and shifts and speaks and talks and shows people who you are and what you're about, I think video is an even more powerful marketing device for you and for your work. So I'm going to go through with you really carefully, step by step, very slowly, about how to create this video for YouTube. Here's what you're going to need in order to create this video today. You'll need, obviously, a computer. You need to have a series of digital photographs, and you need to have some kind of digital editing program. Now, I'm going to be showing you really specifically today how to do this on a Mac using iMovie and also using iPhoto. If you don't have a Mac, you can use this similar process on a PC with a program called Windows Movie Maker. It operates fairly similarly, so hopefully you'll be able to take the stuff that I'm showing you here today and to make that work on a PC if that's what you're using. But I'm going to be using a Mac, and I'll be showing you really specifically how to do it step by step by step on a Macintosh. Okay, so let's get started. Start by getting into iMovie, open up your iMovie, and then the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a new project, and that's just in the File menu. And let's call the project The Hobbit, because the particular video that I'm making is going to be made out of photographs from The Hobbit, which is a play that I'm doing publicity for. All right, so what we've got here is we've got a brand new project. It's all blank. There's nothing here, just a nice blank slate. Now, what you need to do to start is to go down here into the corner and click on the little icon that looks like a camera. What that's going to do is that's going to take you into iPhoto. And then what I've previously done is I've uploaded the photos from iPhoto into this folder right here that's called Flagged. And so here are all of the photos that I have that I've picked out in advance from The Hobbit. Okay? So really simply, all you have to do is drag and drop them into this, which is called the timeline. So I'm just going to take this photo and I'm going to drag it and I'm going to drop it into here. There it is. Now we're going to play with these in a minute. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag a bunch of photos over here, and then once we have them in the space, we can play around with them a little bit and fancy them up and do some fun things with them and all of those kinds of things. So, but for now, I'm just going to sort of drag a variety of poses and a variety of pictures over into this timeline here. We'll take this one, and we'll take this one of Bilbo with the ring. Okay, so here are all of my photos. Now, there's
there's a bunch of different things that you can do with each one of these. So first of all, you can reorder them. If you decide, for whatever reason, that you want, say, this photo of Bilbo with the ring ahead of, say, this photo with the dwarves, all you have to do is drag and drop it into that space, and then that's where it will be. Another thing that you can do is you can do what's called Ken Burnsing, and I kind of like this technique. It's built into iMovie. It's quite a nice little technique. All you do is click on the clip that you want to quote unquote Ken Burns, and then you go down here and click on this little thing that looks like a crop mark. You click on that, and it gives you a bunch of options. One option is fit, and if you choose fit, then it just puts the entire photograph in the frame and doesn't do anything to it. It's just the entire photograph is there. You can crop it. So say, for example, if you just want to have these guys in it, you can crop it down and you can crop just to that small piece there, and then that's all that will show. The other option is that you can Ken Burns it. And what this means is this is a technique that makes the photograph look like you're panning from one side of the photo to the other. So it gives the photograph some movement even though it's a still photo. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on, let's start on, we'll start down here in this corner and we'll end it up here in this corner. I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller. There. And now we're done. And now if you go over here to the timeline and you play the video, you'll notice over here on this side, this is the final result of what it's showing. So it gives the photograph a really nice little movement, even though it's a still photo. So now what you can do is you can go through and do that to all of these if you like. So let's start, for example, with this one. We'll start on Bilbo and we'll move up to Gandalf. And you can make these bigger and smaller and stretch them and all of those kinds of things. Okay? So here we are. 1, and then 2,